Sophia Loren and Maria Villani Ciccolone, 1955. Sophia Loren, Italy's dazzling cinema queen, shares a tender kiss with her younger sister Maria, a future film producer. In 1955, Loren was already on her way to international stardom, a journey that would only grow brighter with her sister's unwavering support. Robert Downey Jr., Anthony Michael Hall, and Uma Thurman, 1987. Before Robert Downey Jr. became Iron Man and Uma Thurman danced her way through Pulp Fiction, this photo captures the trio at the dawn of their careers. They were on the cusp of stardom, each destined to leave a unique mark on Hollywood. Elton John and Cher, 1975. Captured at a time when both Elton John and Cher were dominating the music charts, this backstage moment is a rare glimpse into the camaraderie between two of pop culture's most flamboyant and influential icons. Marilyn Monroe on a New York City subway, 1955. Amidst the hustle of New York City, Marilyn Monroe rides the subway during a break from filming The 7-Year Itch. The casual setting contrasts with her glamorous image, offering a rare peek at the star as just another commuter. Whitney Houston, 1982. A young Whitney Houston is on the brink of her breakthrough into global superstardom. This 1982 photo captures her natural beauty and the powerful voice that would soon make her one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Cast of The Outsiders, 1983. Tom Cruise, Emilio Estevez, Patrick Swayze, and the rest of the young cast of The Outsiders are seen here in 1983. This ensemble would go on to become some of Hollywood's most recognized faces, with this film marking a turning point in their careers. Sofia Vergara pre-fame at Miami Beach. Early 1990s. Before she became Gloria on Modern Family, Sofia Vergara was a model and TV host in Colombia. This early 90s shot captures her at Miami Beach, years before her Hollywood breakthrough, showcasing her natural star power. Sting giving his autograph to a young Gwen Stefani, 1983. Long before she was a music icon herself, a young Gwen Stefani was just another fan getting Sting's autograph. Little did they know she would soon rise to fame with No Doubt and later as a solo artist. Rose Byrne and Heath Ledger, 1999. Rose Byrne and Heath Ledger share a moment in 1999, a time when both Australian actors were on the brink of major international success. Ledger's performance in 10 Things I Hate About You was his breakout role, with Byrne not far behind. Shakira, 1990. At just 13 years old, Shakira was already a budding star in her native Colombia. This 1990 photo captures her before her global hits like Hips Don't Lie would make her an international sensation. Princess Diana dozing off while watching a museum performance, 1981. Even royalty needs a nap. Princess Diana, just newlywed to Prince Charles, was caught dozing off during a museum performance in 1981. This candid moment shows a glimpse of her relatable human side amidst royal duties. Jimi Hendrix with his first electric guitar, age 15. At 15, Jimi Hendrix holds his first electric guitar, completely unaware of how this instrument would help him revolutionize rock music. His early dedication to the craft is evident, even before he became a legend. The original Sesame Street cast. 1969. This 1969 photo of the original Sesame Street cast marks the beginning of what would become one of the most beloved and educational children's shows in history. These pioneers helped shape the childhoods of generations. Betty White, 1948. A young Betty White is captured in 1948, just as she was starting her career in television. Little did anyone know she would go on to become a TV legend and the beloved First Lady of television. Jodie Foster and Robert De Niro on the set of Taxi Driver, 1976. On the set of Taxi Driver in 1976, a teenage Jodie Foster and Robert De Niro prepare for their intense roles. Foster's performance in the film would earn her critical acclaim and solidify her status as a serious actress. Jimi Hendrix rented Ringo Starr's apartment, London, 1966. In 1966, Jimi Hendrix rented Ringo Starr's London apartment, where he would write some of his most iconic songs. This was a pivotal time in Hendrix's career, as he was on the verge of becoming a global rock sensation. Harrison Ford, 1978. This 1978 photo captures Harrison Ford fresh off the success of Star Wars. With Indiana Jones just around the corner, Ford was about to solidify his place as one of Hollywood's greatest action stars. Danny DeVito at Oratory Preparatory School, 1961. A young Danny DeVito poses at Oratory Preparatory School in 1961. Before his rise to fame, DeVito was just another student, but with a personality that would soon make him one of the most beloved actors in comedy. Jack Nicholson, 1972. In 1972, Jack Nicholson was riding high on the success of 5 Easy Pieces. This candid photo captures the cool, enigmatic presence that would make him a Hollywood icon, especially with The Shining and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest still ahead. The Beatles Waiting to Cross Abbey Road, 1969. Just before the iconic album cover was shot, the Beatles are seen here waiting to cross Abbey Road. This moment would be immortalized in music history, symbolizing the end of an era for the band. Stevie Nicks, 1980. Stevie Nicks is captured in 1980, during the height of Fleetwood Mac's success. With her ethereal style and haunting voice, Nicks was not only a musical force, but also a fashion icon for a generation. Prince and his band, 1980. In this 1980 photo, Prince stands with his band, poised to change the face of music with his innovative sound and electrifying performances. This was just before the release of Dirty Mind, an album that would redefine pop and rock. Marilyn Monroe, 1950s. A candid shot of Marilyn Monroe from the 1950s captures her in a reflective moment. Despite her fame, Monroe was often portrayed as vulnerable, a side that is evident in this quiet, unguarded photo. Rick Astley, Meeting Princess Diana, 1988. In 1988, Rick Astley, then a pop sensation, meets Princess Diana. This moment encapsulates a meeting of 2 different kinds of royalty, one of music and one of the British monarchy. Winona Ryder for Rolling Stone, 1991. Winona Ryder poses for Rolling Stone in 1991, at a time when she was the face of a new generation of Hollywood stars. Her roles in Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands had already made her a household name. Barbara Eden in her 428 Cobra Jet Mustang, 1970. Best known for her role in I Dream of Jeannie, Barbara Eden exudes coolness as she sits in her 428 Cobra Jet Mustang in 1970. This photo captures the blend of femininity and power that defined her career. Mel Gibson and Sigourney Weaver, 1983 and 1983. Mel Gibson and Sigourney Weaver are captured on the set of The Year of Living Dangerously. Both actors were rising stars, with Gibson soon to become an action hero and Weaver a sci-fi queen with Alien. Freddie Mercury talking to David Bowie. Live Aid, 1985. 2 rock legends, Freddie Mercury and David Bowie, share a moment during Live Aid in 1985. Their collaboration on Under Pressure had already made history, and this meeting during the legendary concert only added to their shared legacy. Teenage Bob Saget with his parents, circa 1969 to 1970. Long before he was America's favorite TV dad on Full House, a teenage Bob Saget poses with his parents. This photo is a glimpse into the early life of the comedian who would become known for his family-friendly humor and his edgier stand-up comedy. Carrie Fisher and a 13-year-old Warwick Davis, behind the scenes of Return of the Jedi, 1983. On the set of Return of the Jedi, Carrie Fisher poses with a young Warwick Davis, who played Wicket the Ewok. This behind-the-scenes moment captures the magic of the Star Wars universe and the camaraderie of its cast.